I want you first and foremost, write the title of the paper that you're doing. And then I also need to know your name. Who are you? Don't present a paper that has no name. Okay, so write the title of your paper, the paper which you have read, not your own, whatever paper you have read. And then, of course, write your name and number. That's mandatory. If you don't write your name, then I will not assign any name that whatever, because the paper will be ownerless. And then from there, to start with, I want you to start by giving the context of the paper. Okay, and what does that mean? I need to know this paper is based on this region or this country. Okay, or it's basically a paper on this. So that should be like a sentence or so. A sentence, nothing more than that. Then from there, I want you to write me a summary using your own words of that paper. What is the paper about? So it's about this and this happened, and these are the findings. So that's a summary of about actually 200 to 250 words. It should not, and if you don't know how to count the words in the whatever, there's a way of counting the words. If you go hapo chini on your left side, you can know the number of words you have written. So don't go beyond 200 words. After you have written your summary, a summary means from the beginning to the middle to the end of the paper, what is the paper talking about? Okay. And then the fourth thing, and this should be continuous. I don't want you to write number one. I don't want to write number two, number three. No, it should be continuous, but it should be separated by the space. You see, like between number one and two, there is space. There should be space like this. So that is paragraph one finished. Then you come to do your summary. Then, so you separate them because I'm going to mark them separately. And four. Okay. So number four is to discuss the main issues in the paper. After you make a summary you mainly compress everything. And number four, I want you to make a discussion on the main issues in the paper. Okay? Is this a paper about forestry? What are they saying about forestry? Number one, they are saying this. Number two, they're saying this. Number three, write what it is and discuss it a bit. Don't just say number one, they say tourists don't like this. Number three, tourists like this. No, tourists don't like this because, so you have to give a small discussion. That's why it's called a discussion. You don't just write a sentence and move to the next thing, no. And then finally, I want you to make a small conclusion. What's your take? And a conclusion is independent, it's your own and that kind of thing. Now, listen very carefully. Do not try to copy, because I have the paper, so I will know when you copy. I'll just go back to that section and, oh, this one you copy pasted. And I'll penalize you for that, because I've given you time to read the paper, you understand the paper, you can do the paper. I'm expecting this to take the next time 1.5 hours. Okay. Between 1.5 hours, depends, because some people are very fast in writing, some are very slow in writing. But I think, and it should be about 1.5 pages, not more. 1.5 pages. Length of paper, 1.5 pages. Okay? So, is there any question? Is there any question? Anybody who did not understand?
Do we use Times New Roman or what?
So use Times New Roman in a font of 12. Any other question?
Yes, the title and the name, are they on a
Okay,
separate
so this
sheet?
is what you do after you finish. Send us. Sorry, oh, it's on the same page. Don't write for me, just on top. Title is just one sentence, then your name and number. So same page. And then after you finish, send this. So in 1.5 hours, I'll expect all those papers have been sent to the class email address, and then the class rep will compress them, and by 11 he should have sent me, or those papers should be in my inbox. So when you finish, don't send to me directly, send the papers to your email address, the class email address. And the class rep will just put them together, put them in a zip file, and send them to me. Any questions? Any question? Make sure you sign.
What about
Sorry, I didn't get that.
the line spacing?
Single.
Okay.
So is everybody clear? And so you can decide to go offline. Make sure you sign your name.
Excuse
Make
me,
sure
madam.
you sign your name. Ask your question, Derek.
Single spacing, is it 1.5 or what?
Single is single. It's not one. It is single. Go to the whatever it is. There's single. There is 1.5, but this one is single. Anybody else? Any other question? So feel free to leave, but make sure you sign. Yeah, for the summary. For the summary. But the entire paper, listen, the entire paper should be 1.5 pages. But summary should not go, the number 3 should not go beyond 250 words. Any other question? So make sure you sign. If you want to go offline, it's okay.